Embassy still have no sense to me. Hello everyone, it's Neon362. Welcome back to Edgeworth Investigations. In the last episode, embassies don't make sense no matter what freaking world you live in. The embassy statues were switched for some reason, and Cochin was the one who held the statue, and that's all I remember. In this episode, we're gonna save. This game, man, this game really turns your perception of time and space and crap. March 14, 921, open air stage. When did we get an open air stage in an embassy? I've left to mask the second investigation. Francisca and return to Babal. Isn't Francisca our aren't we subordinates to Francisca? Isn't she supposed to, like, come with us everywhere or something? I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue. Hey, Kay, Mr. Edgeworth! Been a while, hasn't it, you two? It's okay, what's the situation? Still untrusted lion guy. Oh, it's great. Investigating is so much fun. You guys didn't break anything, right? That's a very real chance with you two. In other words, they made absolutely no progress. Okay, that works too. I feel like they were just bouncing on a still air stage the entire time. We weren't goofing off, honest, sir. How are you able to read my mind? We've been investigating our hearts out. What'd you find? Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? I'm interested in what they were doing the entire time. Oh, we've had a really fun time, sir. You guys are a job. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the Albastian embassy. Is that correct? Yep. Okay, so what are you going to do? As a local detective, I'm helping out with the investigations on both sides, sir. Okay, that's good for you. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. I don't trust him with our evidence. Just get rid of everything that's freaking old bags. We belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? Let's not get into that. Kinda was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday. It really happened only yesterday? Ugh! I know that feeling. Understood, sir. I don't think anyone wants to touch those. If I happen to run into her, I'll get them back to her. Okay, that's good at least. If I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere. And if you ever see her, it'll be too soon. He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either. Okay, so what? Are you really going to throw that autograph away? Or do you want the autograph? I mean, yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. Would you really call him a fake, though? He kind of was the Steel Samurai. Okay, so... You know, you could have just given it to Kay. I'm pretty sure she would like it. Wait, what? What do you mean by fake? Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Okay, so what do we still have? We have... Okay, so a couple of things. So... Nothing too big, I guess. Okay, so... Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you? Whoops. I meant to do that. I still need to gather a bit more information first. Okay, so we can't go back. Can we go here? Inside? They're having a real time of it cleaning up after the fire. I suppose we should stay out of here and investigate the stage some more then. Okay, so we can't go back. Well, we can talk about you, I guess. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective. You're not supposed to be enjoying yourself, you're at work. Well, I don't have much else to enjoy as a good investigation, sir. You're not investigating. What did you find out? Ah, well... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Absolutely nothing. Take it he has found nothing of any particular use. As usual. Dang, you're a jerk. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Palliano. Oh, and what is this something interesting? This, sir. That's actually really cool. That's real treasure there. That actually looks really cool, to be honest. Why does the flame burn green, Detective? So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir. That looks cool, actually. That looks really cool. It's a special property of the oil. I suppose it's a ploy to force people to visit Babal should their oil run out. I like it. Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes? They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so they would project the images. Silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? I like them. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. I mean, that's a pretty good update. What's wrong, sir? There's something I want to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much? So, basically nothing. Uh-huh. You got it, sir. At least he's a little happy. Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff? You can go with him, Kay. I mean, that's not really fun, I would call it. Oh, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth. We're still arguing with this? Can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my... This is so stupid. We have other crap we have to deal with, you know. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so that's all you give me. Don't you? Oh, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these you can eat whatever you'd like. No one wants these. And these are? Discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I'd actually take those, to be honest. I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now. I'm always hungry. I can eat. Alright, so what do you have to say? This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babal. I heard that tonight, over the Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I should really give a speech too, but he died. Mr. Cochin told you that? Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. Why, to commemorate his death? But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagrasu started. Exactly. Well, the fake Yatagrasu, apparently. Alright, so let's do Prime Dex now. Ambassador Palliano, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Prime Dex statues. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Oh, I don't want a question with a question. Did you know that Alabast and Babal used to be the one country called... Yes! I know that much about your history. Well, the Prime Dex statue belonged to the founders of Cadopia. Oh, okay. At least that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the King of Cadopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. That's a lot of freaking wealth. So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and a right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. Okay, fair enough. The statue is the thing that shows who technically controls this backwards freaking country. So I assume that they just split in half. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule is the reasoning. But no one knows what the real statue is, so it doesn't work. It's pretty petty when you think about it though, I suppose. But if Alabast and Babal were to reestablish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. Really? Why? The Prime Dex statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. It is? We don't even know which one's real! I wonder if Ambassador Palliano knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Alright, we can do that. First, Manny Cochin. Ambassador Palliano, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about. Yes, so, and don't worry, you can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3? No one's really supposed to do that, especially with such white teeth. Exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes, oh my god, no one cares about your stupid tourist attractions! Thank you, but just one thing is all require. Yeah, actually 2 things. We also need our Prime Dex statue. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. Why are you just shunting off? Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador. He was, well, if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. He looks able, I'll give it that. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings. Fair enough. It sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind. Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became to Babylese a representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly. What's a country unification? Okay, so you're trying to unify the country, I guess. He's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council? Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our 2 countries were to reunify and become one again. Oh my god, that's actually pretty good. Wait, does that mean someone didn't want that to happen? But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon. I suppose not. So it might have been because somebody just didn't want this to happen that this entire bit happened. Ambassador Palliano, if you could please take a look at this for me. Why are you staring at me like that? The Prime Dex statue sitting in Alabast right now actually belongs to Babal. So it would appear. How would you figure that out just by looking at it? I received a call from Vince Von Karma about this earlier. Okay, fair enough. Then you'll understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Prime Deck statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. I don't trust you. And definitely Alabaster statue. Okay, never mind. I know because it's the real statue. Wait a minute, how do you know that? What? You're not supposed to know that. No one's supposed to know that. Alabaster isn't supposed to know that. That was the reason this entire quabbling was happening, because we don't know what the real statue was. Then you're saying the Babal's was a replica? I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew it that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal. How did they know? And I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one. Okay, so they knew that it was the actual real one. Why are you telling me this? Well, because you already figured it out. Their statue is just a hollow gold shell. We never figured that part out. We just knew it was switched. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. At least he cares about our cause. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know you either. I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Alabaster is the real wealth. Isn't it simply ironic? Actually, that is pretty ironic. Hey, where are you going? Aren't you heading back to Alabaster? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. Okay, so we're going to tell Kay what happened. Oh, I see. So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country. That's confusing! It's really confusing! That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabaster in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. So who could have taken the statue to and from? And the knife to and from is an even better question. Being that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the country. Why would someone even do this? It would be easier. They don't deal with that. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. That's the Steel Samurai. You mean the fake Yatagarasu? I was thinking samurais, but okay. In one way or another, Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was the Rose Garden on the Alabastrian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. Okay, so there's like a little garden or something. I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste. Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. That looks weird. What is this? My guess is that's a guitar pick. Why do I care? I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use? No one here plays guitar. There's a little water on it. But how did water get on it? Okay, so there's water on it. Doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet around here. It could get, but you do. I was thinking, they have a concert here at this open-air stage from time to time, right? Alright, I'll find its owner later. Watch it be Larry. That would be hilarious. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. What are you about to get? Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this? What is it? Isn't this the perfume that the other lady was wearing? Why do you still have it? It's misused perfume. It's a bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. Why do you still have that? That's pretty much dedication right there, okay? I thought that one day it'd be of some use tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time. Aw, isn't that nice of her? Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you. So we have two things, a guitar pick and misused perfume. Alright, that's fair. Let's go to Alabaster now. So Kay's allowed to go to Alabaster now, I'm assuming? I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabaster now, but... I know. I'll go back to Babal and do some more investigating there. Or investigating in air quotes. Okay, so there is a rose garden here. Okay, we're going to pick it up in the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to investigate the rose garden. If you're not 32, please like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you all next time.